Hey, we are the Coalition, loud and proud, civilly disobedient media. We're in Woonsocket for a dedication. Senator Jack Reed, again, has graciously extended a few minutes of his time so he can answer important questions. Just earlier this week, the Attorney General of the state of California spearheaded a case that found the president's efforts in Los Angeles guilty of Posse Comitatus. What are your thoughts on that? And are we inching dangerously close to those violations in other cities as well?
Well, I think the court in California found correctly and did so very thoroughly and methodically. Posse Comitatus is a law that was passed in the 1800s, which essentially says that the U.S. military cannot be used for law enforcement. And the judge found that, in fact, that law was violated. I'm confident that it will be affirmed at the District Circuit Court. The question is, what will the Supreme Court do? But Trump keeps threatening to use troops illegally, as he did in California, in Chicago, Baltimore, and other places, which would be a further violation, in my view, and at least one court view, further violation of law, and we can't accept that.
With regard to the Federal Reserve, there is a controversial opening, which I guess is still under court review, over the separation of one's behavior as an individual versus one's behavior as a member of the Federal Reserve. That has created an opening, at least for the time being. The notion has been put forward that a member of the administration will serve in a part-time capacity for the balance of the term, which I guess extends through the end of this year. You remarked on this provocatively on a national level, but if you could speak to folks here in Woonsocket and Cumberland and Pawtucket.
Well, the Federal Reserve is an important, critical tool for our economy. And one factor, probably the most important factor, it is independent. It is not directed by the President, it's directed by the Congress. And for the first time that I can recall, President Trump has appointed someone who is not independent. He is simply taking a leave of absence from his job in the White House. In effect, Trump has the power of career life or death over this individual. He can appoint someone else and force him to leave the Federal Reserve Board. He can also fire him from the Council of Economic Advisors. So he controls his destiny. That is the very definition of dependent, not independent. We have to have independent members on the board. And it's something that if we don't insist upon, you'll see a board that simply carries out the wishes of the president, which is contrary to our constitutional law, but also will ruin our economy.
Senator, thank you very much.